cup holder, not looking at it. I got my eyes on the road. I had to say this to you guys. I went to a gas station. I heard a couple guys talking about what's going on in Dallas and New Orleans and all these places, and what's going on in the East and what's going on in the West, and what's going on with this person and that person. And I heard them talking about the news and how when you get on the news, the only thing you hear is the bad. This person died. And I know we have to be informed. Don't get me wrong. The news is to inform us, and I understand that. That's the idea behind it. But I have to say that I only hear this person died, they were hurt, this horrible thing happened. Now, I'm not saying it's not important. What I am saying is, what about all the other things that are happening that are good? This person was born, this great thing happened, there was a good Samaritan. Yeah, 1 out of every 35 stories you hear something good. All I'm saying is, inform us of a tornado so we don't get hurt and we prepare for it, or a mass shooting so you know what's going on. I get that. I'm just saying that. What about an amazing event, and they happen every day? What about something simple like a guy feeding a guy on the street has nothing to eat? What I'm saying is, rather than feeding everything fear and adding fuel to a fire, why not put a little water on it? Mention a simple story where there was a guy who had nowhere to live, and his family lost his family, and some little kid brought him a plate of food or a pair of shoes. I'm not saying it's the most important story, like, to you, but what about to the world? Maybe one little thing that happened somehow can inspire somebody in some other way, in an optimistic light, where instead of feeding fear to the world, we're putting good out there. And some people call it the law of attraction, whatever. All I'm saying is, I only hear about Hillary Clinton, I hear about Donald Trump, and this guy's good, this guy's bad, this guy's good, this guy's bad. I always hear the bad. Great, now it's worse. Now I feel bad, it's already bad. Now I'm mad at this guy for whatever reason, he's mad at me, we started a debate, everybody's mad at everybody else. No, we could just be nice. I know it seems very shallow and simple and weak-minded, and it definitely hurts our pride to say nice things. Why are you being so nice and bubbly? I'm not going to do that. That's a choice, man. It takes more muscle to frown than it does to smile after a little conditioning, a little practice. Practice a couple times, actually focusing on good things, just a couple of times. And being nice is much easier than being mad all day. Number one, being mad all day does nothing but make your day worse, and everybody you come in contact stays worse. All I'm saying is, the point of the video is, guys, getting on the internet or on the TV or on the phone or wherever you like to do your speaking, instead of saying how you biasly feel about your version of the story or what's going on, how about if you didn't do that and you got on the internet and on wherever you do social media and you said, look, I love you, and you, and I want this to be better. How can I help? That's it. It's horrible what happened. I'm not saying it's not. But why would I add fire to an already big fire? Do you think it's going to make it better? If you point out, yeah, this is what white people do, this is what black people do, this is what they do, this is what they do, is that going to help anything at all? It won't. All it does is feed your need to cause separation and to start something rather than put something out. I have a friend who recently has been struggling with things in his life, and I believe his faith and things like that. I'm not positive. I haven't talked to him enough about it. And I can approach it one of two ways. I'm going to go get in this guy's business and tell him what he needs to do, what he needs to believe in, how he needs to treat his wife, or identify that the guy is having a problem, he's having an issue, and he doesn't know what to do. As we all have been down, we take this approach. How can I help you? If you need me, call. I'm a good ear. If you need me, just call me. I'm not voicing my judgment on what he did, what he's thinking, what someone else said. I don't care. I keep saying this in all my videos. It's irrelevant why you give somebody money for food. It's irrelevant why you go to church and why you do any of those things. It's irrelevant why, as long as you are doing it because you are obedient to the greater good. I like to call my name God. That's the goal. Adding to these individual little fires on social and on TV and on these places like that, in these places, you're not helping by voicing your opinion, taking sides. I am also not here to put the ones of you that are doing that down. I'm not doing that. I'm just stating that what we need is global support. We need somebody who's having a really bad time, and sometimes they need somebody to run up to them and give them a hug and say, I'm here for you. It's going to get better. And they might say, no, it won't. It's getting worse. They might say that. It's irrelevant. Listen to them. Sometimes, have you ever just rattled off and you talk and you talk and you talk and there's no answer and it's rhetorical? There's no right answer. It's not like you're looking for an answer. You're looking for a place to send your words where somebody absorbs it because it matters to them. So all I'm saying is, guys, I'm begging you, social media, anyone listening to this message, please, all you have to do is listen to the issues you're hearing about and don't add to them. If your buddy is in another room and you're around a group of people and they like you but they also like him, or they don't like him but you like both parties, if they're saying horrible things about your friend, don't add to it. I'm not saying start a fight and say he didn't do that, he didn't do that, defending your friend that way either, because that also starts a debate. If nothing else, be bipartisan, be neutral, show love to both parties. If you have a friend that's, guys, one more thing, and I'll try to cut this short, I'm sorry. If you have a married couple and you like the husband and you like the wife and you don't want to be like for this guy or against that guy, show love. Parents, if you have kids, or if you're remarried and you have kids, sometimes you kind of have that animosity. Mom thinks the dad cares about the kids, or they're taking sides, or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Same thing. Show neutral. I work at a tattoo shop. I don't do group tattoos affiliated to any direct group. Why? Because I don't like one, I don't like the other? No. I'm not going to even name what they are. It's showing unbiased. It's showing general love. That's the key. All this other crap needs to go out the window. That's all I have to say. It was a really passionate thing for me today. I do love you guys. God loves you. For you guys on YouTube, there should be a subscribe button down below. Hit that and share. Please share the video. It really helps get the word out. I don't care if my name's associated to it. I just want the word out there. Please, guys, try to love people. Please. I love you guys.